O'Brien's choice to concentrate on one sport is pretty typical of many teen athletes' decision to specialize.
I was always better at track than football. I did football because I liked it and enjoyed it. However, I had a natural talent in track, and so I wanted to work on that and try to improve to be the best I could.
O'Brien's senior season in track took a detour when multiple stress fractures and a fibula fracture sidelined him, despite warnings from his trainer to avoid specialization.
At the time, I took that as me don't always just run, so I thought doing weight training was perfect. However, it does, and it did put a severe toll on my body.
The reason Katie McCarthy cautioned O'Brien is that she's seen her share of overuse injuries in her dozen years as an athletic trainer.
You're just utilizing the same exact muscles over and over again, which is going to lead to stress fractures, which is going to lead to pulled muscles, which is going to lead to rotator cuff issues or tears in your ligaments. It's just the same. You never give your body a break from the same thing over and over and over.
So the ligament actually attaches to that bone, but in a younger kid earlier on in high school, instead of tearing the ligament, he pulls the bone right off right there.
Extreme cases of overuse, like that of this baseball pitcher, end up in the office of surgeon Dr. Tom Murray. He's seen a rise in injuries in single-sport athletes where body motion is specialized.
It's the baseball pitcher, or a tennis player, or a swimmer and their shoulder, a runner and their lower legs. Most of your agility sports, however, where they're running around, you're cutting, you're changing directions, you're working on overall strength, you don't see a lot of the same exact injuries as much as the specialized sports.
A new study from the University of Wisconsin reveals high school athletes who specialize are twice as likely to report previously sustaining a lower extremity injury than their peers who play multiple sports. Dr. Bill Heinz has sat on the Medicine Advisory Committee of the NFSA, the governing body of high school sports in America, and he says they found specialization isn't the enemy, it's overtraining without proper rest. But there is more to learn.
You know, we really do have a good grasp on the injuries that we're seeing. What we don't have a good grasp on is why do these players get injured, and why is there a whole subset of players that don't get injured? What are these players over here that don't get injured? What are they doing to keep them from getting injured? And that's what we need to look at next.
O'Brien wishes he was in the subset that avoided injuries, but through the ordeal, he's gained valuable knowledge for his upcoming season.
I'm taking kind of a better approach to it than I have in the past, so I can stay healthy throughout the season, and I can hopefully perform higher when it counts.
A cautionary tale. At what price success? In the newsroom, Travis Lee, WMTW News 8 Sports.